Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty in the newly buffed White Rider. Mostly what they've improved are weapon swap and cooldown and reload times overall. The Mega Beam Launcher here now only takes 15 seconds to charge instead of 20. In case you don't remember, being in Zeus mode shortens that time. Salty was telling me that if you equip all the focus rings it has space for, and you already have the weapon readied and you are already in Zeus mode when you counter someone, 10,000, nice, you will probably have time to crouch and charge a shot and actually hit them before they can get back up. Like, I want to try that. That sounds really good. But I'm sure the timing's very tight, but it sounds like something worth trying for sure. But yeah, they also shortened the reload time on the Gatling, and also the ready up time on the Heat Rapier, which just made that combo much more possible than it was before. Two really good stabs on the Isaac's legs, shooting at people as they come in. Yeah, that is a Nightseeker Space Vosky, I believe, which is not a good thing to be fighting, but right now Salty's fighting at least two things, and hopefully somebody else on his all-support team will come over and support. Apparently, I have a feeling they started to, because the Vosky veered off to fight someone else, and that gave Salty time to get up, and between the two of them, the Vosky is down. And now that leaves the Isaac, which, type neutral, that's a good position for everyone to be in. Looks like his team has two Lotos, so that's a lot of good firepower and mobility, so that is not a bad choice at all. Yeah, that Gatling has a lot of good range, too. It's a good gun. And yeah, now it's time to start charging the Mega Beam Launcher on the Shekinah again. And let's see, almost there. Yeah, the shorter charge time is really nice. I was playing some of this myself, didn't get anything I thought was good enough to run, and then Salty dropped this on me, so very grateful for that. 97, very good. Kept them heavy staggered long enough to follow up, and again, and that's a kill. Nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was about to say, I think the Vosky has him this time. I think that's what that was, or was it just a straight Jagan? Oh, Mark II. Thanks, Brain. I am in the process of trying to decide if I'm going to get a bigger monitor or not, because I think having something larger would help my neck strain a lot, and also might actually help me identify things as I'm narrating, if you can believe it. But, which is, still expect me to get things wrong. Like, it's apparently my hobby. But, yeah. Still thinking about it, because again, I think it would help. Also, never hurts to have a nice big screen, honestly. So, let's see, 4050 to 4150, good even scores. Yep, just hanging tight. I believe while you're charging, if you sit still, you will be off the radar. That was a miss, and unfortunately now there's two things behind him, which is not a great combination. It is, I believe, a pair of Mark IIs, looks like, which should be relatively easy for his team to run down pretty quickly. And now Zeus mode begins, which ups attack and speed, lowers defense. That's a kill. Yeah, it's a good time to have higher attack. The one change they did not make to the White Rider that I really wish they had, and feel like they should have, is that Zeus mode does not, even though it improves things speed and, ostensibly also mobility in general, Zeus mode does not give it a dodge roll, as I recall. So I feel like that would improve its survivability a great deal, but also, good shot there, took down the Vosky. But also, depending, Salty's survivability is looking pretty good right here, so I don't know how much that's actually needed. Let's see, but that is actually a good time to get killed, because that is, he had 5 seconds left on Zeus, so he was about to be out of feet. So yeah, now he can just respawn with full health and be good to go without having to limp somewhere and repair or something like that. Let's see, people, number 4, I think, stopped the base bomb. And let's see, yeah. definitely a good time for nice. Defusing a bomb always a good accomplishment. And yeah, the other team has captured all the points and pushed them back to their base. But to be honest, supports, that's probably the best possible class to be in for a situation like that. Also, points to Salty because he just did something that I am not good at doing or remembering to do, which is that he went ahead and let go of the charge when it was more beneficial to just fire another weapon sooner. I am not good at that. I tend to commit to, like I've said before, I like using the big attacks, the big swings, etc. And I tend to commit to them really, really hard when, I am, as the old saying goes, I keep trying to play the ace when a two will do. So yeah, that was a good move, and it's one I need to learn to make. Let's see, I think he hit the shield. Either way, yeah, I think he did. But hey, that's one shield down, which left it open for everyone else to just demolish it. Let's see, Gatling's recharging. That person is definitely about to try to bomb the base. Yep, saw it happen. But hey, free kill there, and let's see, trying to figure out what the best course of action here is. Number 5 is just going after them. Number 5 took out enemy infantry, so that's dealt with. So, next thing is take down the Isaac. Let's see, yeah, this has been a good round. Just like a lot of good back and forth, fairly even scores, and again, some good defense being played here and good decisions being made. So. And Tagdavoski nearly took it out. Loto took the opportunity and finished the job. Yeah, this is going really well. All right, and there's that Mark II, which it got downswung, and oh no, I guess it rolled at the last second. I thought that was going to hit. Loto took the opportunity to just lay the cluster bombs on it though and just wreck it. So, and there's an Isaac for Salty. He has 15 seconds of Zeus left, which is not a great place to be in. But, see what happens. Either, just pick a good position to fall over in, or get to the base. Since they have consistently failed to destroy the base, this is a good place to be. Because, yeah, he can just crouch, and when he's not firing or charging, he will get automatic repairs. Charging the Mega Beam will, forestall this, but also just if you, if your life as a turret is a successful one, you don't necessarily need repairs. But then there's support fire. There's only 5 seconds left, though, so that is the round, and it was a very successful one. So let's take a look at the final scores. Yeah, definitely good stuff. That is a win, of course. And what do we have? We have, let's see, the Velotos took top score in damage. Not surprising. They are very aggressive suits. Oh yeah, the other two were the Zaku Machinery sniper types, who have like specific set of initials for their pilot that I don't remember. 103,000 damage, so Salty was not far off from the top position. And 7 and 3. Really good. Okay, yeah, total individual ranking first. Came in like second or third on every other metric, but overall was first because he was so high on all of them collectively. Nice. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Okay, so the specifics of the changes to the White Rider. It got its high performance radar was upped from level 1 to level 2, so I think that's I forget whether that's 400 or 450 meter range for the radar. The Gatling gun, the reload was shortened from 15 seconds to 10. The rate of fire has been increased, and the power on level 2 has been increased by 10 points from 170 per shot to 180. I like that all the machine guns are just gradually getting faster in the game, because one of the big complaints of it at the beginning of GBO2 was that the rate of fire on all the machine guns was kind of ridiculously slow for what they were supposed to be. So, gradually, by and by, that is changing. But yeah, weapon switching time for the Heat Rapier has been shortened, which, as you saw, made it for a lot of easier combos. The Mega Beam Launcher, yeah, focus time shortened from 20 seconds to 15. And again, Zeus will shorten that further. And overheat time was shortened from 70 seconds to 45. That is a lot more. That is a lot more manageable. Arm grenade launcher power went up 200 points from 1500 to 1700 on the first level, and that's the overall gist of it. At 450, supports average 52.5% win rate across all supports. White Rider had 48. Oh yeah, this is the level 2 he was using. So yeah, he was benefiting from that Gatling buff. Rival win rate at 450, 50.8% overall, and White Rider had 46.5. It was close, but on the damage, which is 66k on average, and it was at 64. MS loss was like 0.1% higher than the average, 2.9, or no, just like 10. No, I'm doing math entirely wrong. Ignore me. Either way, it was getting 0.1 more mobile suit losses per round. 3.0 versus the average of 2.9. At 500, as usually happens with higher level suits, the numbers were not quite as good. They were similar for the win rate in terms of the difference, because 47.8 versus 50.7. So yeah, about 3% off, whereas the 450 was 4% off. Rival win rate is almost identical, 46.4, but the overall rival win rate for supports is higher at 500, 51.1. It also really dropped off on damage at 500. The average there is 71,000. It was only doing 62. Interestingly, it also had a lower average MS loss than supports at the cost. 2.9 as opposed to 3.1 across all supports. So what that kind of says to me, looking at all those numbers, especially the low damage, is that for one, yes, they were right. The Shekinah was, the Mega Beam Launcher was taking too long to recharge after firing. And second, I have a feeling that they were getting pinned down and otherwise stopped to make sure they could not get that shot off. So yeah, being able to do that faster, definitely going to be an advantage.